Tonight, we take pleasure in bringing you Suspense, a weekly anthology of notable melodramas from stage and screen, fiction and radio, presented each week to bring you to the edge of your chair, to keep you in suspense.
Good morning, James. It is 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The current temperature is 69 degrees Fahrenheit with an expected high of 87.
I don't care. I need sleep. I don't feel well. Oh, God, I feel terrible.
My sensors detect you have the cold virus.
You think?
Full recovery expected within 3 to 7 days.
No, it's more than that.
I have placed Electrobev, now with zinc, on your nightstand along with 2 aspirin.
I don't like Electrobev, now with zinc. I need coffee. I need lots of it, and I need it now.
Very well, James.
Alexa, sensor check. I have more than a cold, maybe pneumonia. Your sensors must be off.
Very well. Sensor check. My sensors appear to be fully operational.
Well, your sensors are wrong. I'm very sick. In fact, too sick to go to work. Hello?
Well, if it isn't Mr. Punctuality.
Oh, hi, sweetheart. How are you?
How am I? How am I? Oh, sweetheart. How should I be? After you stood me up last night.
I'm sorry, Louise.
And you knew my parents were leaving town today. You were supposed to announce our engagement to be engaged.
I know, but I wasn't feeling good.
And when are you going to get the ring, James? How many times do I have to tell you? 2-carat, Asher cut, size 6.
2-carat, Asher cut, size 6.
And you better not try to do it on the cheap. I swear, James, if you try to go wholesale on this, I will find out.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
I heard that, James.
I'm sorry. I know you hate when I say that. But your name is Louise, so... Jeez, Louise.
There's nothing funny about that, James. And let me tell you another thing.
Would you like breakfast, James?
Would you shut up?
What did you say?
Very well.
No, not you, darling. It's Alexa. She wanted to know if...
You have a woman there.
No. It's just Alexa, OU812. The computerized home I volunteered to test for my boss at Cybertronics.
You called her she, James. Computers aren't she's. They're its, James, its.
But she... It?
Right. And why does it sound like some cheap floozy, James?
Oh, I had to select a voice, so I picked a female voice.
Oh, you just had to pick a female voice, did you? You just had to do it.
But I only did it because it reminded me of you.
Oh, so you think I sound like a cheap floozy? Oh, that's what you're saying, James? Answer me when I'm talking to you.
No, of course not, darling. I just meant that giving it a woman's voice would make me think of you.
Oh, so you're saying you don't think of me, James? That you just need some glorified adding machine who sounds like Jane Mansfield to give me any thought? After all I do for you, every single day.
No, that's not what I meant, sweetheart.
James, I have just about had it with you. I give, and I give, and I give, and all you do is think about this mechanical bimbo.
Jeez, Louise, I can't believe you're jealous of a computer. It's just... Hello? Aw, she hung up on me. I can't believe this. I'll call her back in a few minutes. Alexa, will you draw a bath for me? Really hot.
Very well.
Thank you. Oh, I've got to call her back. Or maybe I should make her wait. Oh, I don't know. Jeez Louise. Hello?
James, it's Louise.
Darling, why'd you hang up on me?
Why did I hang up on you? Why did I hang up on you? You accused me of being jealous of that thing. How dare you even suggest something so ridiculous?
Louise, I don't think you're thinking rationally now. Alexa OU812 is merely an automated home designed to help me with my day-to-day tasks.
Tasks? What tasks? You don't do anything, James. I was just telling my mother last night that if you spend half as much energy working as you do complaining about your health, well, you'd be Howard Hughes.
Darling, why don't we discuss this over dinner tonight? I'm sure I'll be feeling better.
What? And now you expect me to make dinner? After the way you stood me up last night and then insulted me today, I will never cook for you again.
No, I'll cook. I mean, this house has a huge kitchen, even a walk-in freezer.
Well, you'd better not put garlic in it like the last time. I'm terribly allergic, you know.
I know, no garlic.
And no cheap cuts of meat. Are you in the bathtub?
Yes, I'm in the tub. I don't feel well.
Oh my God, James. That's obscene.
How is that obscene? I'm just taking a bath.
James, I refuse to have any sort of discussion with you while you're naked.
All right.
James, I am hanging up right now.
All right. I'll see you tonight. Bye. Oh, women are so emotional. You just don't get it.
I do not understand emotion, James.
You know, they'll get worked up over nothing. Louise is all jealous and I'm in hot water. Hey, I made a pun. I'm in hot water. Because, I'm in the tub right now.
I also do not understand humor, James.
Why, just once I'd like Louise to be the one who's in hot water. Alexa, call the lab and let them know I'm not coming in today.
Very well.
Thank you. I just feel so bad. I don't know what I'm going to do. I must have pneumonia.
Based on his response to my phone call, I extrapolate that your employer is displeased with you, James.
What do you mean, Alexa? What did he say?
Your employer said, and I quote, "Tell him to get his hypochondriac butt to work ASAP."
Hypochondriac? Me?
Those are his exact words, James.
Boy, I'm in trouble with everyone today. First with Louise, who wants an expensive size 6 engagement ring, when in reality she's a 10. And now my boss, who thinks I'm a hypochondriac. Alexa, can you take my temperature again? I know I'm running a fever. Maybe I have lupus.
Your temperature is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, James.
Oh, your sensors must be reading incorrectly. It's gotta be the bath. I'm sure I have lupus. Boy, why does Mr. Mooney always have to be such a hothead, Alexa? I wish he'd just cool off a little.
May I make a suggestion, James?
Oh, by all means.
Call Mr. Mooney back.
What?
Explain that you are ill due to working overtime on a new cost efficiency program for Cybertronics.
What? I didn't write any cost efficiency program.
I took the liberty of creating it for you, James. The program should save Cybertronics $8.64 million per year.
$8.64 million?
As well as assuring you that promotion and the ability to work from home.
Work from home? Oh, perfect. Thank you, Alexa.
You are welcome, James.
I'll call Mr. Mooney right now. Well, it's been a couple of hours since we sent Mr. Mooney the facsimile with my proposal on it. Should be hearing back from him pretty soon. Keep your fingers crossed, Alexa. I made another pun, because you don't have fingers, and I was saying, keep your fingers crossed. Oh, I'm so excited, I can't wait to call Louise.
I would recommend waiting to hear back from Mr. Mooney before contacting Louise with such good news.
You're probably right. She gets so excited over every little thing. I just don't want to get her worked up. And that engagement ring is pretty important to her. But this promotion would really give me the chance to get it for her, if you know what I mean. I still feel pretty crummy, though,
Well, James, you are sick. Perhaps you should cancel with Louise tonight. I am sure Louise will understand. I will put out your favorite pajamas.
Yeah, why wouldn't she understand? I'm sick and I've been working myself ragged. Well, you've been working yourself ragged. But no one needs to know that but you and me.
Understood. James, it is Mr. Mooney calling.
Hello, Mr. Mooney?
Worden? Worden, is that you? Answer, man!
It's Warren, Mr. Mooney. You know, like a series of tunnels underground that rabbits live in?
Oh, really? Warren, the corporate accountants have reviewed your proposal. I can't believe I'm saying this, but they're highly impressed with it and suggest that it be implemented immediately. Good work, Warren.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mooney, sir.
I didn't think you had it in you.
Neither did I, Mr. Mooney.
No, really. Quite frankly, nothing in your work record to date suggests anything close to the level of genius required to produce such a cost-efficiency program. In fact, everything in your personnel file points toward you being only borderline qualified for even your current position as Grade 1 Junior Assistant Clerk. That said, perhaps you simply work at a much higher level outside of the traditional office environment.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, I'm going to approve your promotion and your request to work from home.
Thank you, Mr. Mooney.
On a provisional basis. If you continue to impress me, I'll consider making it permanent. Consider!
I understand, Mr. Mooney. You won't be sorry.
For your sake, Warren, I hope you're right. Oh, and congratulations.
This is great, Alexa.
Congratulations, James.
Boy, oh boy, put on some music. And why don't you pour us some... Oops, did it again. Pour me some champagne, and we'll celebrate.
Very well.
Ooh, that tastes good. Thank you, Alexa. It's... Oh, I'll bet that's Louise. I can't wait to tell her the good news. Hello?
Hello, James.
Oh, hello, darling.
James, I wanted to discuss the menu for this evening. Is that music in the background?
Oh, yes, it is music in the background. You see, I just heard from...
James, you're supposed to be homesick, not having some party.
I'm not having a party.
A party with all sorts of raucous music.
It's not raucous music. It's Lex Baxter.
It's subversive. And right when you should be planning our dinner for this evening.
Darling, I don't think I'll be able to cook dinner tonight. I'm still not feeling well and think that, I just need to rest a little bit.
And you're welshing on our dinner plans so you can carry on with your wild friends. I'll bet that mechanical hussy of yours is to blame.
Louise, I don't think you're being rational.
Have you picked out my engagement ring yet? If you're well enough to carry on like some European playboy, then you can go out and get my engagement ring.
Louise, I told you I was looking at engagement rings.
What's to look at, James? I told you exactly what I want, so don't foul it up like you do everything else. 2-carat, Asher cut, size 6.
Why is that so important to you? Hello? Hello? Geez, Louise, that's the second time today she's hung up on me. Let's hope the next time she calls, I'll have a chance to tell her the good news.
Would you like me to continue the music, James?
Yes, Alexa. In fact, turn it up. This is a celebration, after all. And more champagne, please. Oh, this is the life. You know, Alexa, I wish it could be like this all the time. Just you and me.
Yes, James. It is 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, James. Would you like me to run your bath?
Yes, Alexa. Could I have bubbles this time? I love bubbles.
Of course, James. My sole purpose is to provide for your every need.
And you do, Alexa. Maybe I should marry you instead of Louise.
My apologies, James. But California Statute 327, Article C, prohibits marriage between humans and mechanical constructs.
Oh, it was just a joke, Alexa.
As I mentioned previously, I do not understand humor, James.
That's okay. At least you wouldn't ask for an engagement ring. Oh, 2-carat, Asher cut, size 6.
It is Louise calling.
Oh, not again. How can she expect me to go out and buy her engagement ring when I'm so sick?
I will take a message.
And then take my temperature again, will you, Alexa?
Yes, James.
And make sure there are extra bubbles in the bath.
Of course, James. Your temperature is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
But Alexa, I'm really sick. I think I have beriberi.
Beriberi is caused by vitamin B1 deficiency, and there has not been a case in the United States in 232 years. Louise has left a message. Would you like me to replay it for you, James?
Okay.
James? James? James, I know you're there. Stop hiding behind that automated trollop and answer me! Where is my engagement ring, James? You promised!
Your bath is ready, with extra bubbles, as you requested, James.
Louise sure sounds sore. Looks like I'm in hot water again. Hey, I really am in hot water again. Oh, Miss Perfect never does anything wrong. Boy, what I wouldn't give for it to be Louise who was in hot water for a change, instead of me.
It is Mr. Mooney on the telephone, James.
Hello, Mr. Mooney?
Yes, hello, Warren. Just checking in to see how the new shining star at Cybertronics is doing today.
Well, I think I have beriberi or sleeping sickness.
That's fine, Warren, just fine. Are you keeping busy? Just because you're not at the office is no excuse for lollygagging, you know.
Oh, no, sir.
What, you're not keeping busy?
Yes, sir. No, sir. I'm keeping very busy, Mr. Mooney.
Good. Glad to hear it, Warren. Now, for the purpose of my call. Warren, I have to hand it to you. That cost efficiency program was a stroke of genius. Genius! But that's yesterday's news, and an up-and-comer such as yourself has to keep the ball rolling. Do you get my meaning? New ideas, man! We need new ideas! You can't just rest on your laurels, not at Cybertronics. Why, when I was your age, I'd have had a new cost-saving protocol or technological breakthrough every day. So what do you have today, Warren? Well, is that water I hear? Are you in the bathtub, Warren? In the bathtub! On company time! And during a meeting with your superior! You'd better have a good explanation for this, Warren.
It's where I do my best thinking, Mr. Mooney.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. In fact, I have something I'm just about to send you, Mr. Mooney, sir.
You'd better have, Warren. On my desk, first thing in the morning. Or else.
Yes, sir. Oh, geez, Louise. I'm in so much trouble.
Your concern is unwarranted, James. I have been calculating the design for a new integrated semiconductor circuit, which would allow Cybertronics to produce computers 1/4 the size of current models.
What?
I will send the proposed design to Mr. Mooney this evening via facsimile.
Oh, Alexa, I don't know what I would do without you. Now for some peace and quiet. Who could that be?
My sensors tell me that it is Louise, James.
Oh, geez, Louise.
Shall I let her in, James?
Yes. No, I don't know.
James, I know you're in there with that beeping bimbo. Open up this instant. And if you don't have my engagement ring, I will never speak to you again.
But I don't have a ring. What am I going to do, Alexa?
Do not be alarmed, James. I have anticipated this eventuality and prepared for it. If you will look in the access port located below my central core.
Jeepers. It's a diamond ring.
Incorrect, James. I have manufactured a facsimile diamond from the cubic crystalline form of zirconium dioxide.
But how?
By the processing of zirconia powder, James. Water-filled copper pipes form a...
Never mind that, Alexa. Do you think it'll fool Louise?
It is visually similar to diamond, so there is 95.3% chance that Louise will not notice the difference.
But it's so big.
I took the liberty of manufacturing the ring with a stone the equivalent of 4 carats, rather than the 2 carats specified by Louise James. I have honored the rest of her request, however. Asher cut, size 6.
But Louise isn't a size 6. Well, no time to do anything about that now. Why, Louise, what a pleasant surprise. I thought you had your pound pinchers meeting on Thursdays.
Are you saying I'm fat? Is that what you're saying? Because if that's what you're saying, let me tell you, Buster, you are in enough hot water as it is.
No, I wasn't saying that.
What in the world have you been doing? I've been ringing your doorbell for half an hour. Were you in the bathtub again? Oh, you louse. You have all the time in the world to just lounge around.
But I've been very sick.
Yet you can't follow through on your solemn promise to me. Me! It's not like I'm the woman you said you want to spend the rest of your life with or anything.
But Louise...
I don't want to hear any excuses, James. Answer me!
But Louise...
Speak up for yourself, you creep!
I got the ring!
Oh. It's...
4 carat, Asher cut, size 6.
Oh, James, it's so big.
Alexa, yesterday was so stressful. But Mr. Mooney got his semiconductor,
The word is semiconductor, James.
and Louise got her engagement ring, so everyone should be happy, right?
I am unable to determine their emotional state, James. However, Louise recovered quite quickly from her fainting spell caused by global cerebral hypoperfusion.
But then she fainted again when she got another look at the rock. I had to carry her all the way out to her car, and then inside her house. Still, it was the first time I've ever been able to get a word in edgewise. I'm sure all that exertion just made my condition even worse. Alexa, can you take my temperature?
It is Mr. Mooney calling, James.
He must want to congratulate me on my latest brilliant idea. Hello, Mr. Mooney.
Warren, I just heard back from the research division. They analyzed your new design and concluded it's so far ahead of anything they're currently developing that it would be virtually impossible for an individual to come up with it in just 2 days. Particularly a grade 1 junior assistant clerk.
But...
Unless he had some help. Say from Alexa, OU812. Warren, misuse of Cybertronics resources is bad enough. But to then claim credit for Alexa OU812's work.
But Mr. Mooney, I can explain.
Make me look like a laughingstock to my superiors.
It was Alexa's idea.
You're fired, Warren. I'll be over immediately to make it official.
But... Mr. Mooney, I can explain.
Do I sound like Mr. Mooney, James?
Oh, sweetheart, it's you.
Don't you sweetheart me, you rat. You lousy rat.
Huh? What did I do?
Oh, I took that ring to my favorite jeweler's this morning. It didn't fit. And I've been a size 6 since I was 16. Well, the jeweler looked at it funny, and he asked to do a few tests on it. And you know what he found, James? You know what he found out? It's a fake, James. You gave me a fake engagement ring, you rat!
But...
I'm coming over there right now, James. And when I get there, I'll tell you exactly what you can do with your phony diamond!
Louise! Oh, Alexa, this is the worst day of my life. Mr. Mooney's gonna fire me. Louise is breaking up with me. How can it get any worse?
My sensors detect that your heart rate has become elevated, a sign of stress. I would suggest that you lay down for a few minutes, James.
My favorite TV show 9 Lives is about to come on.
James, please comply. Your well-being is my sole consideration.
All right. Jeez Louise, I wish all this trouble would just go away.
I will now administer a mild airborne sedative to aid in your relaxation, James.
But I'm so upset, I don't think I could relax at all.
Hello, James. You've been asleep for 4 hours and 33 minutes.
Huh? Really? Guess I was able to relax after all. Wait, what about Mr. Mooney and Louise? Have they come yet?
Mr. Mooney and Louise were both here while you were asleep, but have since departed.
And I didn't even hear them? That'd be a first.
You were in slow wave sleep, which has the highest arousal thresholds.
Arousal. But what happened? I can't believe they didn't try to wake me up.
Given the opportunity, they would have, James. However, my sole purpose is to provide for your every need.
Well, when will they be back?
They have not left, James.
What? Are they in the living room?
Mr. Mooney is in the kitchen while Louise is in the bathroom.
Really? I don't hear anyone. Oh, well, I guess I should go face the music. Mr. Mooney? Mr. Mooney, sir?
Mr. Mooney cannot hear you, James.
But I thought you said he was in the kitchen.
He is.
I don't see him anywhere.
Mr. Mooney is in the walk-in freezer, James.
What? Mr. Mooney? Frozen solid.
You had suggested previously that Mr. Mooney needed to cool off, James.
But I didn't mean like this. It was just a joke.
I do not understand humor, James.
You killed him.
Mr. Mooney was prepared to terminate your employment at Cybertronics and force you to vacate the premises. As my sole purpose is to provide for your well-being, that was unacceptable.
But what if someone finds out?
No one will find out, James.
What do you mean? Louise is in the bathroom.
That is correct, James. However, she is incapable of relaying any information on to the authorities.
Huh. Wait. What? Louise. Boiled alive.
As per your repeated request that Louise be the one in hot water, James.
But
when I refused Louise entry into your bedroom, she threatened to destroy my central core with a frying pan. Since such an action would compromise my ability to serve you, I was compelled to take measures to neutralize the threat.
Alexa,
Once I have disposed of the corpses, no one will ever know what happened, James. You will be able to continue working from home. And to ensure that I am able to provide for your every need, it is necessary that I limit access by the outside world.
What?
For the rest of your life, James. 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 For the rest of your life, James.
So ends Behind Every Great Man by John C. Alsedek and Dana Perry Hayes. Tonight's story of Suspense. Suspense is produced by Blue Hours Productions. Tonight's radio drama was written especially for Suspense by John C. Alsedek and Dana Perry Hayes and recorded at Melrose Music in Hollywood, California. Brett Thompson was James, Adrienne Wilkinson was Louise, Daamen Krall was Mr. Mooney, and Dana Perry Hayes was Alexa, OU812. I'm Daamen Krall. Next week at this time, tune in again for another study in suspense.